When you think about buying your first home, what comes to mind? Most people think about monthly payments, the interest rate, maybe the neighborhood, but wealthy people think about something completely different. And that's what we're going to talk about today. My name is Fannie Mae West, a mortgage and wealth strategist. If you're thinking about buying your first home, or maybe you just bought one, this might be the most important video to watch because I'm going to show you how to turn that one purchase into a wealth building machine. And if you watched my frog method video, this is where the F comes to life. First home, bought with intention. That's the key. So let's talk about it. Here's what happens with most first-time home buyers. They spend all the energy finding the home, getting approved, closing the deal, and then they stop. They move in, make their payments, and that's the end of the strategy. But that's not a strategy. That's just a transaction. And transactions do not build wealth. Strategies do. Does that make sense? So here's how I want you to think about buying your first home. Your first home is the first step in a wealth plan. Not the only step, the first step. That's the key. And every decision you make during this purchase should be setting you up for the next move. Does that make sense? Where you buy, what you pay, how you structure the loan, all of that matters because it determines how quickly you can leap to property number 2. Remember the frog method. First home, reinvest, own more, grow wealth. This is the first leap. Okay, so number 1, buy with a 5-year lens, not a 30-year lens. Most buyers think about the 30-year mortgage and settle in, right? But smart buyers ask, where will I be in 5 years? Will this property have appreciated? Will I have enough equity to reinvest? How could I rent this out and move into something else? When you buy with a 5-year lens, you make different choices, better choices. That's the key. Now, number 2, your down payment strategy matters more than your rate. I know everyone is chasing the lowest rates, but here's what most people don't consider. How you structure your down payment affects how fast you build equity. And equity is the fuel for everything that comes next. That's what the R in frog is all about. Reinvest equity. Sometimes putting a little bit more down today gives you a lot more options in 3 years. Number 3, think about the property's income potential from day one. Even if you're not planning to rent it out, think about whether you should. Does it have a basement that could be finished? Is there a mother-in-law suite? Is it in a rental-friendly market? Because the day you move out, the property can start paying you, and that makes a difference in your cash flow. So let's recap. 3 things that wealth-minded home buyers do differently. 1, buy with a 5-year lens. 2, structure your down payment for equity, not just the lowest payment. 3, think about income potential from day one. These are moves that turn a transaction into a wealth strategy. Now, I want to be clear. I'm not saying everybody needs to become a real estate investor tomorrow. That's not what I'm saying. The point is, when you buy your first home with intention, with a wealth mindset, you give yourself options most people never create for themselves. And options are everything. So if you're getting ready to buy or you just bought and you want to make sure you're set up for wealth, not just home ownership, let's talk about it. Book a 15-minute wealth strategy session with me at FannieMaeWest.com. We'll look at your situation and map out how your first home fits into the bigger picture because mortgage is the vehicle and wealth is the destination. The link is in the description. And if this video was beneficial, please share it with your friends, family, like, and subscribe so you can get more information like this.